John, let's take a Facebook Live question.
All right.
Let's see. Let's do Elizabeth. She wants to know, what are your thoughts on teachers going back to school? And she's from Decatur.
Yeah. Hey, Elizabeth. I hope you're well. I hope your family is well. Look, my view is that we should follow CDC guidelines. That's my top line view on so much of this, is that public health expertise should be followed in a public health emergency. And I don't know what we have to do to get that into these politicians' heads, that there are people who are trained and qualified and expert in exactly how to handle a situation like this. And rather than politicians trusting their gut or doing what their favorite lobbyists ask them to do, politicians, in the interest of saving lives and reducing the economic pain for so many families, should be implementing the suggestions of public health experts. That means that for schools to reopen, and we all want schools to reopen, we all want kids to get back into school, but we want it to happen safely, those schools should meet CDC guidelines. And the federal government, we're talking about this next stimulus package. The federal government should provide the resources to school districts so that they can, and also so that if they cannot, they can make the transition to virtual learning as swiftly as possible. Here's somewhere else where I differ with my opponent, Senator David Perdue. Senator Perdue believes that only school districts who reopen for physical learning, whether or not they meet CDC guidelines, should be eligible for supplementary support right now. I think that's absolutely wrong. We want to reopen schools as swiftly as it is safe to do so, but to dangle federal dollars is what the president's doing. He's threatening to cut funding for schools that don't reopen. The public health advice be damned. That's wrong.
That is.
Not all school districts are equipped or ready, and we've got hotspots across the country where we might be putting students and teachers and families at risk if they reopen too swiftly. We want those schools to reopen safely. And Senator Perdue should go back to the drawing board and put forward a proposal that equips those school districts that can't yet reopen or have to defer physical reopening, the equipment and technology they need so that kids can still learn from home.